Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's star time.
Friday, July 7th, and we're talking about trending topics.
Oh,
Yes.
what?
Yes, girl. That's unique.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's unique. Queens is in the building, y'all.
Yo, Moochie, can I get that theory, please? Let me get that theory. You know what I mean? I need that theory right now. I don't need it tomorrow. I don't need it Wednesday. I don't need it Friday. I need that theory right now.
You know, black girls don't really have to do stuff like that. What we gotta do is take naps and moisturize. And we pretty much good to go.
Right.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? You rocking with Moochie, and this is MOOCHILLA'S review. So hit that hammer because you came through. We're gonna be talking about The Chi. I am talking about the trailer breakdown. We're gonna break down this trailer, make a couple of predictions, see what's gonna happen in the episode that drops at midnight. And so let's get into it, y'all. I'm Moochie, and this is MOOCHILLA'S reviews, y'all. Let's get into it. Put me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Okay, so what's up, Tamika?
Hey.
BX is in the building. So we're gonna be talking about The Chi. Let's start with the thumbnail at the eye shows. I see him crying. And this is tonight's poll question also. Is Darnell crying because of Emmett, Damien, or Shaz? Somebody already voted? Zag, I didn't even see that. All right, look, we got one vote for Emmett rolling in the wind. What's your take on it, Tamika?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering because I'm like, I don't think he would be that close to Jamal to be crying over him. I feel like it could be Damien because we already see that Damien is getting himself into trouble with the whole his betting and gambling damn addiction, that he might have got himself into something again, because I think we see something in the trailer where Emmett is looking like he's pissed off with him too. But there was a piece of me that was also like, I hope there's nothing wrong with Jada, because we know she was sick before, but I don't think they would bring that back again.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think it's shy.
I don't know. Well, okay, we're gonna look at the trailer, and then I'm gonna ask you that question again. We're gonna give it time and give some people to come in. Tell a friend, and share it, y'all. What's up, Daria? Hey, Donna Thompson. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper. Hey, Nakia and Vishandria. All right. Okay, let me see what hi everyone this evening. We doing good, girl. And you say neither. Is it? You don't think it's either Darnell or Emmett? I don't know. Well, okay, I'm gonna show the Ooh, wait. Wait. Hannibal could tell Emmett that Damon back gambling. Of course. I think that is gonna happen. But what did they expect when they showed this little mofo how to play spades, Tamika? Okay, you know darn well he shouldn't have been
But I
handling
mean,
cards.
he was still already gambling. I think whether they would have showed him spades or not, apparently this was like a big issue he had. That my whole thing was, why wasn't this already brought up and discussed? Like, why would y'all be bringing it up after the fact? And we talked about that last week.
I think that's how he got jammed up the first time. He wanted to do a quick jukes, and he just could run faster than the other dude and didn't get caught out there. All right, so let's and it doesn't help with the sports betting that is so accessible to, like on your phone.
Exactly.
All right, so let's take a look at this trailer. I'm gonna move us up here. All right.
What if he doesn't make it?
Let's just make sure we protect each other. You trying to come back to the street? Only if y'all coming back with me.
Try to kill my brother.
If I did, he'll be dead.
We have to clean up these streets ourselves.
What do you need from me? Nobody gonna try to take my life and get away with it. I want Duck dead and Alicia dead too.
What's your thoughts?
I just, y'all already know. I think that was real sloppy with the whole thing of Alicia. And, this going at the Reg when you didn't have no info about it. You ain't do no investigation. You ain't make sure of nothing. I want to see what her reaction to finding out that you ain't even get the right damn person is. I want to know what the heck is going to be happening to damn Jamal. The fact that he just still laying there, even in this trailer, I'm like, how long did it take for them to actually even get him to the hospital to get him help?
Reg is trash. He could have made an anonymous call. He could have knocked on somebody's door and be like, look, call the police. I went down to get my food. He took the food and went upstairs.
Yeah, he stepped over him. Took his food like, I'm about to go eat. I'm like, what the hell is happening here, y'all?
Okay, you got a chance to vote this time?
Okay.
Okay, Donna said, I could be wrong, but I think it's the cancer storyline with Jada. Oh, man.
There's a piece of me that was thinking that, but I really hope that is not that again, honestly.
I hope not.
I'm praying that is not.
I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to get too deep and too negative.
I'm hoping that is not.
Look, he in the hospital bed. Do you think that Lene and Dom gonna be all like? Are they gonna get along through this thing, or is she gonna have some sort of resentment towards her?
This might bring them closer because they both care about him. Even though I don't like Dom and I don't see what the hell he wanted with her, but it is what it is. He chose her. And I feel like they both care about him and that this might bring them, even closer together. It could make them be at odds, but I'm thinking it's going to bring them closer together and they both just going to want to see, like, is he going to make it? Right. And I know this is hard on Lene, for real.
I know. Because the last time, he just disappeared when he pow-powed his girlfriend's brother,
Yeah.
Yeah, she like, what if he don't make it? I think you're right. I think this is gonna bring them closer together.
Yeah, she probably trying to like encourage her and stay positive and say he gonna be all right, but child, I don't know.
Okay, let's talk about this crime boy. You see, they got Trig down as a suspect for taking out Rob.
I don't know why they would have damn Trig up there, but let me see because I can't see this board too good. Okay, Duda we know is out.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it over so you can really see it. I'm gonna make it full. Okay, is that better?
We got Nuck, Zay, which they should have him crossed out, and Reg at the top. Reg was originally crossed out because they thought he was gone.
She don't know about Zay yet.
Yeah.
She don't know about Zay yet. And they already know they got Bakari's vomit at the scene.
Right. Yeah, they way off with these suspects, honey.
Yeah, she's way off. I'm like, how she got these four suspects, and she got Victor as one of them, and them two got along. She don't know what she doing.
Yeah.
She got this all mixed up.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna keep this screenshot. We're gonna keep coming back to this to the end of the season. Moving on. Uh-oh. So what, they must be having some kind of fundraiser or something. Or do you think this is just like a party?
I think this is a party. I don't know for who. We over here at the skating ring. We look like we having like kind of an old school look. But it also could be a fundraiser. I don't know. What would they be? Is it something to help out with what happened to Jamal, or is it something that could possibly be for what's the brother name? I don't keep forgetting his name.
Damon.
Like, I don't know.
It could be both. Because now you know they done lost the worker. Now Dom is running up to the hospital. He was supposed to give Emmett back 3 G's. So they might have to do some type of, maybe they doing the cooking for this thing and throwing this party for money. That's only, I think we might be right about that. Or it might be just like, maybe it's one of the kids' parties. Who knows? But I don't think that. I think it's like sort of like adult thing. You trying to come back to the streets. So what you think?
This has me worried and excited at the same time. Especially since they have him up on the board. And if we being honest, Victor was chilling. He was minding his business. He was doing the thing with the council or whatever and trying to help the community. Then he stepped away from that and he pretty much just been to himself. So it's crazy that they got him at the top of that board. And now if you do get back in the streets now, you hot. The block is hot and they're going to be watching you even more. But we know he didn't have nothing to do with what happened to Rob. But at the same time, I don't mind, Triggy Trig showing up.
Exactly. I think that remember they had him caught up with some other stuff last season where he had to go to court and stuff like that, and he ended up getting actually what's her name?
Alicia helped with the judge.
Alicia helped him with the judge because remember he had her ex-husband as his lawyer.
Right.
Okay, Emmett getting his Tupac swag on. It's supposed to be Darnell's birthday. So he's having an old school party. Then that means something might happen. I'm not going there. I'm gonna wait. It's supposed to be Darnell's birthday for real. It would be interesting if Alicia or Duda has something to do with Toussaint's son being arrested. I could see that happening. I could see Duda lining him up. I think Jada will get bad news that something happened to Sway. Oh, the ex? You think so? Nah, I doubt it. Why would Darnell be crying? I don't know about that one. That sound kind of fishy. Why his lips greased up like this, Tamika?
I don't know. Maybe he was eating some fried chicken. I just know he over here stepping to nuck if you buck. Okay.
I'm glad he is, but we already know Jake not really a fighter like that.
This is pissing him off because he like, did you come at my brother? And not over here talking about if I did, he'd be gone. I want him gone already. Sick of him.
We in this bit, act like you raise it and hit that button. Hit the like, it's free.
Hey, Candy Love. Candy Love.
Hit the like, it's free. Moving on. So we know these two are gonna be still going at it. Do you think that she's gonna? Do you think they're gonna come at Bakari to basically figure everything out? Cause are they gonna figure out he was lying? That's my question.
I mean, the truth always got to come out, but are they going to figure it out right now? Probably not. I don't know, because we see something with Bakari looking sad too, like he looking guilty, but I don't give a damn, because he done pissed me off too. And how far is this judge really going to be willing to go? Because it's still looking like she's asking her for help, and she's like, what exactly do you want me to do? I mean, she pretty much been saying the same damn thing over and over and over consistently. She calling herself cleaning up the streets, but are you really? It's just so just like
I don't know. You doing drive-bys
yeah,
and hit and taking out the wrong target, just making a whole mess even more. You making beef get thicker in the streets.
Exactly the complete opposite of what you claiming you trying to do. It's
And here she
ironic.
go. We have to clean these streets up. You know, she said something. Okay.
Lady, you gotta clean yourself up first. Shit.
Nobody gonna try to take my life. Now, this is why I asked that question. Do you think his life is in danger? There's a confrontation here with him and Reg.
I mean, at the end of the day, if they all saying that they back out on the street with Trig, then all their lives is in danger in one way or another. That's part of the game too. So I don't know.
Okay, I want Nuck. He want him deleted. So what type of did he look like? He talking to he look like he talking to Jake here. Cause look at the hair. Is there gonna be some type of another confrontation with these two? He sit here and talked all this smack, and you sending your brother to try to take him, knock him off. What's up?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Reg is not impressing me so far since he been back. I've been consistently saying I wanted Reg back for one damn thing, and he been doing too much talking for me. Like, why is this conversation even happening with Jake? I'm confused.
For real.
Okay, you want him gone. Okay, then get to damn doing it.
And he want Alicia taken out too. That was the last words he said in the trailer. I need to know I can count on you. Now, he's not telling the truth. Do you think he came back and told the truth? Do you think she knows about this whole thing with his DNA being by her son's body?
No. That's the whole problem. That's part of what started this. Like, he has not been telling her the truth from the get-go, which is going to have him with problems from her, plus he going to have problems from the outside. He just keep causing himself more and more problems. I need to know I can count on you. You can't count on him. I'm going to tell you that right now, man.
Exactly.
He's just trying to save himself as much as he possibly can, and I'm not mad at him for that part. Of course, you're supposed to try to save yourself, but really, he's digging himself a bigger hole at the same time. Of course,
no doubt, he is digging himself a deeper hole, and we don't know if it's gonna be either prison or the morgue.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of coulda, woulda, shoulda, and I don't know.
Like I said, we don't know if it's going to be prison or the morgue.
Yeah, because that's definitely going to be a conflict of interest. That could be what Shad is saying to Reg is pertaining to Alicia, because at the end of the day, he still care about Alicia, even though they just finished breaking up. And he also knows that Reg didn't even know damn Robin was nowhere around. So he would be able to tell her, like, you were all the way off with that. And he probably would want to have a conversation with Bakari too, as to why Bakari would even be saying that.
Who was in the car? Who she was in the car when she decided to do that? He wasn't with her, right?
Bakari.
Yeah, and Bakari let it rock out. That's the crazy one.
Exactly.
Imagine if Alicia found that card that Toussaint gave Bakari. How would she be that close to him to find it?
But it's really not
like
hard.
Like going your pockets and stuff like that.
Yeah. At one point or another, I feel like she's gonna end up bumping into Toussaint. Like, it's not gonna be that hard to find this info out, especially since we talked about, I think that was Sunday when we was live, that she could probably get info from that judge. She's gonna find out about this.
That's what I was saying.
Should be telling her first before she find out another way.
You don't think Toussaint is gonna come there and say they got a lead on certain things and ask certain questions? She know it's not Trig. She know it's not Trig. You gonna have Shad vouch for her that it's not Trig, because that's who she thinking it is, Toussaint. Because look how she got him down as a suspect.
Exactly.
She don't know what she doing.
Exactly. Yeah, they're gonna have to have a conversation. And since this is her son that was the victim, I would think she would come there and eventually have a conversation with her. It makes sense. I don't know.
Okay. If you have not scrolled up to the top, please scroll up to the top and cast your vote. All right. I'm going to go back. We're going to do a once over and see if we can figure out any more stuff. All right. Do you think he's gonna make it out of this? I don't think he's paralyzed. I think he got a punctured lung or something like that. Because when they showed where the red spots was, if you know what I'm talking about, the holes, it looked like it was off to the side, not straight down the back, not where it's touching the spine or anything like that.
I hope not. I really do. I do think he gonna make it, but I think he gonna have some type of complications that he probably gonna have to, have some, what do you call, physical therapy, rehab of some sort. And I guess, as his wife, Dom, gotta be by his side and help him, and maybe it's just gonna be showing him trying to get back healthy. I don't know, y'all, which way they gonna go with this.
I don't know. He had left a TikTok on his page talking about
I saw it.
Citizen. Yeah. So I mean, that's all I got with predictions so far. I think Darnell's son Damon gonna end up catching a beat down. He's probably gonna get the mess kicked out of him. Okay, let me see if anybody got anything else. I just figured I'd get on here real quick and talk about this. I don't think we have anything else to cover, but keep in mind, because I'm about to, take it down. I know Tamika gonna take a nap, and we be back at midnight. Well, I'll watch it at midnight and be back at 1:15 for BMF, the first reaction. It'll be myself, Tamika, and Ginger Snaps. Okay?
They did have a clip. I think it came out today. I saw it. With Nuck If You Buck, Victor helping Tiff at the house. And again, this is what me and Moochie keep saying. Why do y'all keep having him around? It's pissing me the hell off. And him and Victor have words back and forth with each other.
Where is it at? It's on their Instagram page?
I'm not too sure. Check Instagram. I don't remember, but I
I'm
know
live on there now,
oh,
so
yeah.
I can't.
Let me check and see if I see
check it. And we can share yours.
I know I saw it when I was like on my way home earlier today, and it ticked me the hell off. I'm just like, why does this dude keep coming back around? And him and Victor have a little bit of words back and forth. Oh, okay, yeah, it is on the Instagram. Let me see if I could pull it up from here. Instagram.
Oh wait, somebody said, "Can y'all do a watch party?" We got one coming up. Tamika, tell them what watch party we gonna do.
We supposed to have a watch party. We just gotta figure it out. For what do you call it? Sinners coming up in the Discord. That's where we usually do our watch parties at. And then, when it's the last episode, sometimes for some of the series, we do watch parties for that. So y'all just got to pay attention, like, in the community tab to see when we having them so you could be able to join. We'll definitely announce it.
Okay, one of the trailers shows Emmett fighting with someone. It could be Damon. Heck yeah, he ain't got his money. So do you think Darnell is crying because he see that his son is mixed up with this gambling again? That you showed him how to play spades?
Child, we don't know. It could be.
Papa, who that man? Why you using tiny picture?
It could be. This is so weird because I see it on my phone, but then when I'm doing it from the
just save it with your favorites and then go back to your page and get it.
Save it. Okay.
Yeah. Save it, and then when you get to the page, just share it, and then I'll open the screen up. Let me take this out. Papa, who that woman?
Okay. This is my first time doing this, y'all, so bear with me.
All right, just hit share screen. You're gonna hit present and then share, and then go down to the share screen, and then it's gonna your whatever browser that's open is gonna come up, and then to share
screen.
You did this before. Okay. I remember this.
No, but I never did it this way. Share.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I see it.
Hey, we might have to start it over because it's already playing.
Yeah, and put the speaker on.
Okay, wait a minute. And put the speaker on. Okay.
Let me get the nursery together.
Gotcha. Hey, Vic, can you pass her that screwdriver over there? I've been reading a lot of baby books lately.
For real?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I just want to know how to speak your language when the baby comes.
You're so sweet.
You ain't his daddy. So it takes a village to raise a child, but you only get one father. Somebody killed his father.
Hey, don't be like that.
Yeah, you know why he said it like that to him. You know why he said it to him like that.
Yeah, now you ain't got nothing to say. Alicia in the background.
I really appreciate y'all helping me get the nursery together.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
You know
What y'all
damn
think
well.
about that? That pisses me off, though.
Look, that was a reaction portion to this thing, so we shouldn't get no type of thing. Can you believe that? He got a lot of nerve to show up there and fix that baby crib. And you took out his father. He was ready to pop him with that doggone screwdriver he went to get. He was ready to poke him up with that, Steve.
Yeah, talking about you ain't the father. Neither are you. How about that? The hell out my damn face.
Nita, are you still watching the show?
Nita.
Hold on, let me. Please say you. I didn't know if she be. Hold on, Mom. Let me see if she. Look, if you're available, Nita. I don't know if you was watching the shot or what.
Right, Eric H. Like, if you don't sit your damn ass down somewhere, you ain't the father. Shut the hell up.
He sound like a real butthead.
I'm so sick of him.
He sound like a real butthead, yo. I think with that, I'm gonna fix your face.
Why is he at Alicia's house? Like, why is he here, y'all? Why is he here?
Exactly. I want to sound like the girl that said, "Well, hey, why is she here?"
Right.
She here.
Like, what are we talking about?
Look, I want to know what Nita gonna say. Is Darnell son gonna get the brakes beat off of him, and that's why he crying like that? What's up, Flex?
I mean, if he get his ass whooped, is that gonna stop him from doing these bets?
Shoot, he might get his legs broke or something like that, because that's what they usually do when you owe people money. He might end up with some broken bones. Okay?
But he gotta sit his ass down.
Some broken bones where he gotta sit down, and then now Emmett gotta raise all of this money because he gotta make up for the money that he didn't pay back. He told him before that. I think I could see Hannibal helping Emmett though. Just because off the strength of Tiff.
I don't know, y'all. This should be interesting.
Yeah, it's the gambling. Son done got in trouble and is why Darnell crying. All right, I hope you put your vote in at the top, Nita. Nuck with the audacity, knowing what he did to Rob low-key. He might try to take out Trig, but it could open Pandora's box, and Reg don't need a reason to turn up because that's still his brother. Exactly. He will be. Look, if you got Jake already confronting him, who's to say that he ain't trying? Alicia about to turn into Brandy from the thin line between love and hate, trying to control Tiff about her grandson. Of course, she was trying to control that baby. She gonna try to raise that baby and be like, look, you just go ahead and take care of the business. I have the baby. Okay? We can't forget about Keith either. Exactly. Now, that's the pastor, right? Keith is the pastor, right? No, that's Ezekiel.
Oh no, Keith is the one that freaking Tracy been playing games with.
There's a screenshot of all of them at the hospital, and Damien was there, but didn't see Emmett in the later part of the episode, I want to say. So you saying something like that? So you think Emmett fighting some people because of this numbskull? Oh Lord, y'all got me on pins and needles with this. I didn't get that screenshot. Now we looked at this crime boy. I could see him taking the charge for I could see Vic taking the charge for Jake if something happened, if Jake get jammed up. But she got this crime boy all wrong. Why is Victor a suspect and they were friends?
Yeah, this don't even make no sense. She's way off of base with
Yeah,
this.
she way off.
She definitely needs to take all that down and start from scratch.
Mm-hmm. She need to cross out Zay too. All right, I'm gonna close out this poll. Or should I wait? Did y'all scroll to the top and cast your vote? It's 50 people in here. Hit that like button and put me up in the algorithm, y'all. But Carby need to make a choice or tell the truth. Nook ain't it. You want better than or not. Exactly. Why would you keep Nook secret like this? You know she want to put, if you tell Alicia what's going on now, right? You know she gonna get rid of him. She gonna take him out. Hey, Andre. Keith could tell Emmett the reason why he did a bid for Damon. I'm sure he is gonna tell him that, but we don't know what's gonna happen right now because we don't know where this fight is coming from. That means who did he owed somebody something to borrow money from that. We already seen that he was doing the sports betting. Is it on his phone or is he dealing with some loan sharks or some crap like that? You know they still have those. I think you're right. Emmett ends up getting hurt. Maybe that's how. Yeah, he gonna be real mad. Oh, don't be saying, why y'all want to say Emmett though? No, Jesus, no. Let me go back to that other picture then. Oh, wait, wrong one, y'all. My bad. She is crying too. So yeah, it might be Emmett because they both crying.
It wouldn't surprise me. We said on Sunday that we could see this affecting Emmett and affecting his business. Like I just don't understand why y'all would have this boy around if you already knew all of that. At the end of the day, Darnell knew about the situation with him and Keith. That's why he was paying Keith off and went to try to get him the job and all of that. And he knew this boy had an issue with gambling.
Or he just confronting him. Yeah, that's her husband. Of course, they gonna cry together. I get it. I'm ready for Felicia Rashad, Rindy Raquel, and Karuchi Tran characters to show up. Don't forget, Kyla Pratt too. Somebody wrote that in here earlier. So we might see them at the skating ring.
Yeah, I'm curious when they're gonna come into play. We still got a few episodes to go. Well, more than a few. So
yeah. So let me close out this poll. Okay, 41% is saying Emmett, 41% is saying Damon. So it's one or the
split
other.
down the middle.
It's split down the middle. Only 16% says Shad. So that's our okay, Keith is that's right. Keith is Jackie Long's character. What's up, Brillo?
What's up, Brillo?
Have you been watching the Shy, Brillo?
Yeah, I seen his video about Alicia. I was cracking up.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think Alicia will hurt Bakari because she found him and he found him, so he didn't take out Rob. He just moved the body. I fear his time is running out. The Boys in the Hood reference between Jake and Bakari.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
his time been rolled out, ran out.
his
Shit,
time is
he's
running out.
signed, sealed, delivered. Yeah.
Thank you. I was confused. Hey, Nakia. Yes, Tamika's dent is goaded. Thank you, Brillo.
Thank you, Brillo. The plug.
All right. So, I mean, that's all I got for this. Like I said, we will be back at 1:15 a.m. for BMS first reaction. And then I will try to get to y'all with my recap for this episode sometime this weekend. So keep y'all notifications on. What you got going on, Tamika? You still doing Love After Lockup?
No, that's actually on break. I think it come back in August if I'm not mistaken. So y'all know when it come back, I'll be talking about the foolishness with that. But right now I'm gonna be joining EJ Tika, Letitia. I'm not too sure if Candy Love gonna be there. We're gonna be talking about Divorced Sisters of around 8:15 if I'm not mistaken. Then of course I'll be back with Moochie for BMF. And that's pretty much it right now. And I'll do my own reviews for BMF and the show. I got to catch up because I was away, so I didn't get to talk about the last episode. But we'll talk about some stuff was going down. And Bakari is definitely a pack. We just counting it down at this point.
Well, okay, he's a pack. Is he gonna get smoked tonight?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I'm gonna say this is episode 7. I'm gonna say 9. I'm gonna say 9.
I don't think it's coming yet, but we know it's coming.
Yeah.
All right, oh, so Lord, look at DeMarcus Team Charles, aka Drake. Nobody give a damn about Charles.
Okay, I'm glad you brought him up though, DeMarcus. Do you see him doing anything do you see him doing any type of thing that he's done on Power? Do you see him committing murder?
That's a good question. I don't know.
He already talking about, do we think the pastor's gonna lose half his congregation? That's the second time it came up. She came to the barbecue.
They spot definitely about to get blown up. They wanted to be blown up the way they carrying on, so we know that.
I think she's doing it intentionally.
Oh yeah. She don't care. She don't seem like she have nothing to lose. And he literally told her that, like, I still have stuff to lose. She don't give a damn.
He offered to buy the church, but the money, he took the money. Did he take the money?
They never showed him taking the money.
They never showed if he took the money. But look, we seen him riding around in that car.
Yeah.
So he getting some type of money from him to have a car with a screen that you see. I'm just saying. He still gives me grimy Dre vibes by the way he runs game in those ladies.
Yeah, he's still grimy.
I don't know. He like to kneel down and pray with him. Okay. Yo, he like to kneel down and pray with him.
Papa ain't trying to sell that church, so unless they just gonna bogart him and take it over, I don't know how they gonna get it.
Yeah, but remember his mother didn't want him to come back with that money. So if he
his
back with
don't want nothing to do with that.
She gonna wonder where it came from. Do you think that fundraisers for the church? The skating thing?
I don't think so.
Okay. Papa is a clown. He's just misguided right now. He's misguided, and I chalk a lot of stuff up to him mourning his dad because that didn't go so well. His last words with him was an argument. So that would be a lot of guilt for somebody to have.
I just don't understand why he's not trying to do his own thing at his father's church as opposed to going in there and investing time in this, what is his name? Zeke damn church. He over here talking about them doing a damn love connection thing at the church. That's one thing that him and Dre Charles was able to agree on.
Mm-hmm. Do you think Nook and Bakari are both gonna kick the bucket, or just one of them?
I want both of them, but I doubt it's gonna be both.
I doubt it, because I want it to be both of. I want it to be Nook. I don't want it to be Bakari. But I feel like Bakari's either one or the other. Either gonna pass away or go to jail. I was confused about Keith. Yeah, that's Jackie Long's character. Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. Bakari, I don't have no love for him right now.
I feel like we wanted him to go years ago. He redeemed himself, right? I feel like he earned it with that last move he did. And now what happened to Jamal? I feel like he earned it now with that, just by doing something that bogus. He knew that it wasn't Reg.
Exactly. And now what he gonna do? Be fake in Lene damn face? No.
How you gonna be in Jake's face after you sent this dude to send Alicia to the house? That's my point. And you sat there with her. I say, Nook, they gonna tease Bakari though, but won't pass. Then Nook will get taken out at the end. I hope so.
That was not funny.
Why
Brillo.
you said it was?
Brillo is horrible.
I put your plug up if that was one of your highlight reels, because I know you like seeing people get taken out. And you like all the business going on.
Just stepped over his body like he was trash. Yeah, Alicia's playing herself.
How you gonna take the food and the Smokies food and then don't even call up and say the delivery guy got hurt? How you gonna take the food and go back upstairs? Alicia crazy. Why she just started pow-powing like that? I know. She was off the hook.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I think we could cover right now. It's only us two. So I'm like I said, don't forget to come back at 1:15 tonight, because we gonna talk about BMF. I know we not really feeling this whole Mexico thing with them wearing the sandals and the tube socks and stuff like that. But we're here for it, because we're gonna finish it out. All right. Reg ain't about to call the police for that dude. He could have knocked on somebody's door and said that. At first, people didn't know who Jamal was. Now they rooting for him. I'm rooting for him too, after the way he was laying the pipe the week before. Okay. Emmett definitely gonna get hurt at some point. That little clip of him punching someone has something to do with it. BMF ain't been that bad. Nah, it hasn't been. I just had a problem with the whole Mel Gibson thing with him spinning around.
Yeah, I'm just not here for the Mexico, Brillo. I'm not. Mexico, where is that? Okay, moving along.
Jamal actually got his karma. Why he got his karma? That was a self-defense thing, DeMarcus. We done went through this last week.
Like that's already
my nerve today.
How much karma he need to get? How many times he gonna get his karma? He paid his dues.
Brillo, that pissed me off. That was super reckless. No common sense. It wasn't giving boss vibes. It wasn't.
Exactly.
You want to sit here and talk about how you want to make this city straight, safe, and you doing drive-bys where innocent bystanders get hit.
Exactly. I don't know if you was here, Flex, on Sunday, but Flex, I was giving her the business Sunday, saying exactly that. Like, that made absolutely no sense whatsoever. And she's still talking about cleaning the streets. Cleaning what? You the one that's freaking putting the trash? Girl.
You think it's Reg because he fighting in Jake's crib. You think he fighting Reg?
Why would he be fighting
Why would he be fighting?
Though?
They don't even travel in the same circles. Everybody know Emmett. You know he's a square dude. He's a working dude. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, we shall see. And we'll be back to talk about it.
All right. So thank y'all for coming through. Look at the trailer and slow it down. We gonna look at it one more time. I think I could. If I slow it down, it won't be no sound. No, I can't. I gotta play it.
What if he doesn't make it?
Let's just make sure we protect each other. You trying to come back to the street? Only if y'all coming back with me. Try to kill my brother. If I did, he'll be dead.
We have to clean up these streets ourselves. What do you need from me?
Nobody gonna try to take my life and get away with it. I want Duck dead and Alicia dead too.
I don't got the other trailer.
Yeah, he talking about just the overall season 7 trailer. I know what trailer he talking about. That's the one that showed Bakari doing the Boys in the Hood run.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I got it still. I gotta see if I got it. I might not have it. Okay, I got it.
It's hard being a black man in this world.
What do you think it's easy being a black woman? Men have terrorized this city long enough. Women, we have to get to work. Now that dude is gone, I feel like we all can move on for real.
The streets always gonna have a villain.
There's a war brewing.
I ain't see that, boy.
No, it's not that one either because we didn't even see Bakari running with Jay going, no!
Yeah, I don't have it. Keisha and Emmett getting back on better, less stressful terms could be foreshadowing something happening to Emmett. No! Toussaint will be talking to Judge Michelle Bradley also. Yeah. So I think she's gonna tell her about that DNA of Bakari's, you know.
Exactly. That's why Bakari's stupid. You really think you about to hide that?
In the trailer for the season, you should see a scene where they were at the hospital. Everyone was there except for Emmett. Okay. I miss Duda. You too? They made. I mean, I'm glad he was gone. He was doing too much. Sure, he was doing too much. All right, so we're gonna get out of here because Tamika got other places to be, and I'm gonna get myself together for tonight's live. Thank y'all for coming through. DeMarcus, Flex, Brillo, Candy Love, James. I saw Steve, Nakia, Rashandria, and Daria. Thank y'all for coming through. Kofi Ambush. This is my first time seeing this person. Oh yeah. So if you are new to our channel, please subscribe. Look, you got a TV background. We might need to talk about something and get a studio or something. Okay. Moving on. All right, so thank y'all for coming through. Thanks, Nita. I don't even know if she reviewing it. Thank you, Fredo. And Donna Thompson. Thank y'all for coming through. God bless and have a good night, y'all.
me up in that algorithm and holla at your girl. Ew.